Hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome to your 13-day guide to me helping you get your shit together. On my channel, if you're new to my channel, welcome. On my channel, we talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, how to handle grief, and that's specifically what we're talking about in this video series. So basically, I had a very life-altering event happen back in 2012. I had a daughter who was beautiful and she was born with a muscle disorder. And unfortunately, she transitioned into her spirit form on August 29th in 2012, and she was only about 6 weeks old. So through that experience, and I can talk very freely about it now through my healing journey, and it doesn't draw emotion. I shouldn't say that. Some days it does. It depends on the day, which is, as we know, how grief is. It's minute by minute. But I've done so much healing in the last 10 years. She would be 10 in July. So I'm looking forward to her 10th birthday. Every year I do something cool on her birthday. I've gone to Lake Tahoe. I've gotten tattoos. I did a balloon release with like 70 of my students and friends and family. It was really fun. But anyway, to endure these tough times, whatever you're going through, there's certain things that we can do to pull us out of that emotion and to pull us out of that grief. You know, it's meant to be felt because there's lessons in it. We grow from it, right? We endure it for a reason. Sometimes our pain becomes our purpose. And I truly believe that my daughter came here to wake me up to the true meaning of life, which is unconditional love for self and for others. And my mission now is to help others learn this and find that peace and that joy and that willingness to be free in our bodies for the rest of our lives, but also knowing that we co-create with the universe and we can create a beautiful life for ourselves, even though we've been through tough times. So if you haven't watched my first 4 videos, I will link them below in the description box. But today is day number 5. So the 5th thing that I did to help me get through that loss and to get out of my anxiety and my depression was always growing or creating something. I learned very early on that, I had to figure it out. I had to, nobody could help me. I had to do it. I had support, but I had to figure out like how to be in my body and how to be happy. And I fell into self-help books. I loved listening to Audible on my drive to the gym in the morning. I loved being on the treadmill and walking and learning about what happens when we die and, what are signs and do I believe in this? Is this real? Like I was not a believer in signs or mediums or card readers or any of that. Like my daughter completely broke me open to this whole new world. And I'm so grateful that now this is my mission. But growing and learning was a big part of me getting myself out of the anxiety and the depression. It made me feel like I was doing something, right? I was absorbing. As humans, if we go through our lives and we become very stagnant, it's probably because we're not pushing ourselves. We're not really like learning something new. We're not getting out of our comfort zone. And at that time in my life, I didn't want to get out of my comfort zone. I wanted to stay comfortable because the pain I was enduring was so terrible that I needed to find a way to feel comfortable. So that's why I created this series, these 13 days, because I know that there are other people right now who are at that stage of the game and they don't have these tools. So I feel so called to help anybody else who's suffering. So being sure to put yourself in a situation to learn something new. Ask your guides, ask your angels, ask the universe, or if you don't believe in that, just sit there and say, all right, I need to learn something. What book would I be interested in reading? Or what could I create? Sometimes when we just sit down and paint, sometimes when we sit down and draw, that is a creator. That is creative energy that is pouring through our veins that makes us feel good. It releases a chemical inside of our body and it's like, okay, this feels good. So instead, a lot of people turn to alcohol, they turn to caffeine, they turn to addictions because they're looking for that feeling, that fulfillment, and they think they can only get it through a chemical. But I'm here to tell you that, 95% of people are yearning for creative energy. And guess what else comes with creative energy? Sexual energy. So when you are in your creative power, and for me, I'm going to finish that thought, but for me, creating journals was a huge thing for me. I started to create journals. I'm selling them on Amazon, but like when I created these, Oh my gosh, when I closed my computer at the end, I was like, I feel so good. I felt sexy. I felt desirable. I felt energy flowing through me. I felt so proud of myself. And all humans yearn for this. So it was almost like I had just had sex with somebody. Like I felt so good. But people try to search for that feeling, that dopamine high, right? When they're doing drugs, when they're having sex, when they're eating food, but we can get it in other ways. We don't always have to rely on those things. We can do it in a healthy way. And I encourage you all to dive into something that you can create or you can learn, and pay attention to how you feel when you're doing it. Really savor that deliciousness with you. It's a connection to you by yourself. And you're like, I did this. I did something new, and I'm putting it out there for the world to have. And that would be the next step. Once you create something, share it with the world, share it with people that might want it, put it on Etsy, put it on YouTube. You know, creating videos is considered sharing and learning and growing and creating. So maybe you want to start a YouTube channel like I have, whatever your heart feels called to do, but don't put pressure on yourself to do it if you're still feeling really down in your depression and in your grief. Be open to, okay, if I'm feeling good in these 30 minutes and I haven't felt good in 5 hours, I'm going to take advantage of these 30 minutes. I'm going to go for a drive. I'm going to journal. I'm going to move my body. I'm going to create something. I'm going to listen to a book. Like, hop on that 30 minutes and ride it. Take it, like, let it take you to a better place for the next 6 hours. You don't know what you're capable of. And I'm here to tell you that there is a creative lion inside of you, and I want to see it. I want you to share what you have inside of you that the world needs, because I am proof that you can endure tough things and you can survive. You just need the tools. And I am here handing you the tools. So please open your arms, receive them, apply them to your life, and start living a life more free in your body. You are not being bossed around by your depression. Don't let it boss you around. Don't let it keep you there. You're allowed to feel your grief. You're allowed to feel your sadness. But when it's time, when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, follow these videos and take action to do something each day to shift your energy. Because when you take advantage of 30 minutes, that can turn into 24 hours of goodness. So your mind will tell you the opposite. Your mind will tell you, well, what's a 2-minute walk going to do outside? Actually, it will do a lot. And you're limiting yourself. Don't limit yourself. If there's something you want to create, if there's something you want to build, don't think that people don't want it. The universe will bring you the people that will buy the thing that you are doing. Because if it's something that you love to do, the universe will align and it will bring you an opportunity on how to sell it and how to share it. So let's awaken the lion within all of you and get you creating. Let's get you feeling good. Don't you want to feel good? Yes, you do. You don't want to numb anymore. You want to live a full life, and it's time. All right, lovies, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one. All right, peace out.